Now, just because you can't go to the restaurants doesn't mean you can't elevate the date night.
That's right, and we went to Square Barrels to pick up some charcuterie and cocktail kits.
It's one of my favorite places. If you haven't been there, it's a little gem. The downtown area is fantastic.
Hi guys, my name is Thomas Ray. I'm one of the owners at Square Barrels, and before me is this lovely burger. It's called our Sloppy Bolo Burger. It's kind of a hybrid with spaghetti bolognese and sloppy joe. We use gas when we cook for a lot of our operations, and the reason why we do use gas is it allows for an equal distribution of heat. It's also a quicker form of cooking as well. It's going to be quicker than electric. We're kind of a pseudo liquor store as well as restaurant right now. And we have Prisoner Wine, we have Saldo from the Prisoner Wine Company, as well as some of our cocktail kits too. So we appreciate all your support. Thank you for supporting local restaurants.
Okay,
Ooh,
let's
I'm so excited.
dig in. We've got a garlic loaf. We have to bake that at 425 for 3 to 4 minutes.
This is old school Kentucky bourbon. Obviously, that's what Kentucky's known for. Really, really, really good tasting spicy bourbon.
Boss Charcuterie. Ooh, there's lots of fun stuff in here. Then we just organize this board and you make us a cocktail.
So fantastic. This is your classic old fashioned. It's one of my favorite cocktails. We're gonna be using some of this really straight Kentucky bourbon.
So did you know that charcuterie boards actually came about in days of famine, where peasants would go out and just gather whatever they could, and then they would put it on this little board for their families?
For the old-fashioned cocktail that comes from Square Barrels, you're gonna start with the 2 ounces of the good stuff. This is Kentucky straight bourbon. It's gonna go over a nice tall glass of ice. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some simple syrup. That's gonna go in, just a dab there. A berry mix as well that's gonna come with these, so we're gonna just take one of these and straight in. And now we're gonna mix it over the edge.
Wow.
Now old-fashioned, right, it's always garnished with an orange. I'm gonna cut that in half. Now we're just gonna take the skin right off over here at the top. That's gonna go right inside of our glass. A bit of an old-fashioned for you.
Smells delicious.
Yum, we're ready to drink. Here we go.
Ooh.
Some nice red wine.
Yeah, so this is a blend of Zinfandel, Cabernet, Petit
Yum.
Syrah, Charbonneau, Syrah. And there we go.
And that is a full charcuterie board. A
Right?
ton of, yeah.
That is a lot of food.
Yeah, that's a lot of food.
And I love how it's so colorful and the flavors look like they're bursting. You've got all these different like sweets.
You've got good Kentucky bourbon, you've got wine, you got cheese, you got a party.
Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers. Yummy.
That's really good.
Wine always pairs good with cheese. Very smooth.
Oh, that's good.
Really smooth.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.